All right, guys. So portraits. I drew mine out already. It took me a while for sure. But that's only because I told you guys about proportions and how you're supposed to be as accurate as you can. I know that portraits are a little bit tedious, but you guys have to realize that it does take a lot of time and effort. As you can see, like I have like all these lines. I'm like drawing around everywhere. Like even now I'm still like trying to fix it here and there. It makes things a little bit more difficult because I have glasses. Estoy ciega. But I'm gonna talk to you guys about how I made these lines, why I made these lines, and why they're there. Okay. So I normally like to start off with the nose, right? I know that I told you guys can draw out the head and then the chin, but I personally don't like that. Only because then you feel a little bit more constricted to stay in one area. So this is what I did. So I drew out my nose, right? And then I drew out my eyes, okay? I know I told you guys that your eyes are 3 spaces apart. So 1, 2, right? And then you have the third side. Remember that you're supposed to keep the 3, 1, 2, 3, or else it's gonna be disproportionate. Okay, I don't want you guys to have that happen. You're gonna be looking like a Monsters Inc. monster. Like you don't want that. So yeah, you want that. Make sure you're always like looking at your picture and going back and forth from what you have. I personally like to go up to the photo and like measure it out completely, so I know that the edge of my nose reaches the edge of my eye. Same thing goes on the other side. It's at this slanted angle. Yeah, just little things like that you're gonna want to start to measure. So let's talk about proportions, okay? I told you guys that your face is divided into 3s, so the rule is of thirds. This applies for everyone's face, actually. So the first 1/3 of it, it's from your hairline to your brows, or right below your brows. So you have this, right? I told you, like with the pencil, I have this. And then I move it down, and it's from basically where the brows are, a little bit below the brows, to the nose. So drag it down, you see? Right there again, right there again. And then I drag it down again just to get to the chin. Right? It's right there. Okay. I know mine's a little bit disproportionate because I know I have a big forehead, like it's huge. You can project movies on it, but that's not my fault. That is my mother and my father's fault. My forehead is deformed. But yeah, so you have the 1/3, 2/3, already here, and you got it 3/3. Same thing. Even though it's not rules of thirds, I just want to say that halfway with your face right here, so this area right here, it's your eyes are halfway between those the 3s, right where my pencil is, the 3s. What else? Let me see. Okay. The width of your face is equal from your equal to your brows to your chin, I believe. Yes. So where my brows are to my chin, I hold my pencil here to measure it out, flip it over, and there you have it. Okay. Like I said, I know my face is a little disproportionate. Like, Lord Jesus, I have very weird proportions. What else? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Here we are. I'm at work, guys, so that's what I got going on for me. But yeah, I know it looks a little wonky and it's not like exactly proportionate, but because of my glasses, guys. Like glasses definitely mess with your proportions. So all my students with your glasses, it's gonna be a little harder. Your eyes might be smaller, your eyes might be bigger. It's gonna depend, but like I said, you have to be measuring out every little detail. Same thing with the lips. You have whoever has bigger lips, longer lips, you have to make sure you're measuring it out, right? Like, I know the edge of my lips meet the middle of the eyes. I know they're a little fuller, you know, a little Kim Kardashian moment. I'm joking. But I know that if I were to measure it out like this, it would be almost the same measurement from the top of my nostril to the edge of where my nose meets the glasses, okay? Like I said, you have to be measuring out every little thing or else it's not going to come around. In terms of hair, I like to draw out the outline first. I know it's a little different for everyone, but like I said, you have to use certain parts of your face to measure out what it is. You want to go back and forth from your picture, like, oh, you know what's so funny, like the measurement from the edge of my nose to the edge of my eyes is the same measurement of the middle of my pupil to the middle of the other pupil. Like, I know that's how far apart they have to be. You want to go back and forth. I can't stress that enough. You guys have no idea how, like, important that is. I know it's so annoying and so tedious, but you have to be doing that, or else, like, you see all my little lines, like, that's the reason why I have that. You also want to follow, like, the contour of the shadows of your face. Like, if it wasn't for the contour of the shadows of my face, I wouldn't even know where my chin ball is. Like, look at that thing. I have like a big chin. I know in this photo I don't have my neck doesn't really show, so I drew a little bit piece of the of my turtleneck. Hair, like I said, just draw the outline of your hair. I'll go into detail later. I'm gonna do a little video of me trying to complete this drawing. I absolutely hate self-portraits, but you learn a little bit more about your face and just the way your face is structured. What else? You know what? Eyebrows. Remember, everyone's eyebrows is different. You got your cholita eyebrows, you got your little Sharpie eyebrows, you got your nice, thick, luscious eyebrows. But like I said, everyone's different. What else? Yeah, I'm gonna say again, glasses. Glasses gonna mess you up. Like, if you have glasses, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is such a pain. I can draw everyone else's portraits who doesn't have glasses, but the moment you give me someone with glasses, legit, I'm over here just trying and struggling. Like, you have to, like I said, you have to really measure it out from here. I don't know if you guys have any more questions. But yeah, this is how I have it. This is how I'm trying, okay? Like I said, I do not enjoy self-portraits at all, but it's something you guys need to experience. Like, I've experienced it way too many times to the point where I am traumatized. I can, oh, Lord Jesus. Let me see. I'm trying to think what else I have to say about this. Yeah, your ears. I know this one doesn't have any ears, so I saved myself from that one. If you want, ladies, if you like to have your hair up, you want to deal with the ears, go and deal with the ears. But just know that your ears, they start from your brows and they end at your nose. So I know that my ears would be right here. What else? Mouth is your mouth. It's the halfway point between your nose and your chin. So obviously it's right here for me. This is the halfway point. You can see, like I said, these markings, guys, they're gonna help you. Oh my God, like, keep going at it. What else? Yeah, rules of thirds. We already went down that road. Rules of thirds with your lips. Remember, it's always going to depend on everyone else. Especially with the lips. You have to form your, I know I said in your step-by-step, you have to form the structure of how you're going to start it to your lips. Like, mine is a little weird. I think I messed it up. I don't know. Oh, girl, these lips though. What else? Let me see. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have any more questions. I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be working on it. I'm gonna post another video of me going in with pencil. This is a red pencil I like to use to start it off, so that way I can like erase it a little bit easier. It's just easy to like work with. But yeah, good luck, guys. This is really hard. I don't even like it. All right, awesome.